In this video, we're going to show you to install the driver's side rearward fender liner on your Hyundai Elantra located behind your rear wheels. Using a 21mm socket, loosen and remove your lug nuts. Now that you have your lug nuts removed, go ahead and remove the wheel and set it aside. Now with the rear wheel removed, we want to go ahead and remove this rear splash shield here. We're going to start by removing the plastic button on the bottom, and then there's a series of 3 Phillips head screws right on the bumper liner right here. And there's a couple plastic knobs and then 2 buttons on the top we want to go ahead and remove. We're going to go ahead and start with the bottom using our trim tool. You pop out the center of this button and then pull out the base. And then we're going to come right to the inner side here. Now we are going to be reusing all of this hardware, so make sure you put that someplace where you can grab that later on. In some cases, you might be replacing this because it cracked or something happened to it. You might be missing some of your hardware. We'll come on over here. These are just little plastic threaded nuts. There's one there, one up top here. Once you remove those 2, we're going to come back to our trim tool right here. Going to come on top. We have 2 of these plastic buttons. Good, pop out that center. Here we go. Now, it's always wise to go ahead and use safety glasses when doing this here, especially if you're underneath. Debris is going to be falling out, so watch your eyes. Pop that out and remove it. I'm going to go ahead and take that rear fender line, and we're going to take the upper portion first and put it underneath the forward section. I'm going to push our liner up into place, and we're going to line up the studs here for our plastic nuts. And once you have that in place, we're going to go ahead and we're going to line up our buttons with the top. Line up those buttons and then push in the center to lock those in. On the studs here, go ahead and get those plastic nuts started. Thread those on. Once you have these 4 pieces in, let's go ahead and install the 3 Phillips head screws. Now, before I snug these down, I'm going to get all 3 of these started. That just allows us a little bit more flexibility there to make sure we get all the holes lined up perfect. Now that we have all 3 of the screws in there, let's go ahead and snug them down. Once that screw bottoms out, just give it a little bit more. You want to make sure it's snug, but you don't want to over tighten it and strip the plastic behind it. Let's now go ahead and install the plastic button on the bottom. At this point here, we can install the rear wheel. If you need to, go ahead and repeat this process for the passenger side, and you're all set. Go ahead and grab your wheel, line up those studs, get the wheel installed. We're going to start all of our lug nuts by hand. Once you have them all started, go ahead and snug them down. Torque down your lug nuts to 85 foot-pounds. You want to go ahead and do this in a crisscross pattern. And you're all set.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.